The roundtable on ELD is a bit of a technical issue. It's more technical than some of the other roundtables, and what came out of it is that it's not a really simple issue, that the regulation, the rules and regulation going out of Europe are still going forward. People are a bit, I would say, confused, but have different opinions on how to go forward. Everybody agreed that the main problem is with the very small companies, and also mainly in Eastern European countries. Seems to be that there is a lot more of ELD cases, and we don't think that Europe should strengthen the regulation in Western Europe because of an issue in Eastern Europe. Nor do the people around the table think that a mandatory insurance would be a very good idea, because then it would again be the West who is paying for the cleanup of the East. Also, some people argued that maybe mandatory insurance would even stimulate less the smaller companies to invest in prevention, which is the key in this debate, to have all people doing a lot of investments in prevention to avoid pollution. So that is the main thing that came out. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, that's for sure. People were in favor of an audit, financial audit, that could see whether you're financially strong enough to support the consequences of a pollution that could be caused by your own company, because it's based on different elements. It will be different according to the type of activities you are in, the size of your company, the financial strength of your company, and the location. So you have different elements that play an important role in assessing the way how to go further with the ELD regulation. If, on the other hand, there would not be a mandatory insurance for everybody, if it's only following an audit that some people would be forced, or some companies would be forced to step into an insurance, that might even be more difficult, because then you will have an anti-selection, and still you will have to find insurers willing to insure those companies, because for sure that will not be the best in class. So that will be risky companies, and it's not sure that we would have the existing commercial insurance company willing to take on board those risks. So then you might step back to a pooling system, but so it goes on and goes on. So conclusion was no clear solution. Everybody agreed upon is that the authorities should more push into prevention and helping companies to work on prevention and educate them than anything else. Well, the lesson they did learn is that it is an issue. We saw also around the table that the insurance they have today is very diverse. Some companies have no insurance at all. Some have it in a separate policy, and some have it in an add-on to their existing GL policy. So it's although we were all quite large companies around the table with different locations in different countries in Europe, they all had different solutions. And some say that for them they thought it was not a problem. So I think there is still some work to do on educating and spreading the information. When do you need the coverage? What coverage are available, and so on. So not only on the prevention, but also on the education of the existing measures, there's still some work to do. The format, I think, is successful. Why do I say so? Because in both of the sessions, which were 45 minutes each, I didn't see anybody, and I repeat, I didn't see anybody look at his phone, text anything, send emails. So everybody was really involved in the discussion going on around the table, and it could easily have gone on for longer. So the format was perfect. The people liked it to sit around the table with their colleagues. The best proof that everybody was really involved was that no phones were used, and nobody was sending texts or reading messages, and nobody's phone went off neither.